Good Monday, makers. Welcome back to another episode of MakerPipe Monday, where we are all about the customer builds. MakerPipe Monday, if you haven't seen it before, is a collection of all the MakerPipe builds that have been posted to the community throughout the week. And we love seeing them. We are all about what you guys are making. So let's check out the different builds for this week. First one we've got is by Roger. Roger has a Honda generator, and he wanted to make a frame around that generator so he can hold on it, lift it up, put it down, that kind of thing. And it came out great. He bent it out of almost one piece of conduit. It looks like he used maybe one piece, maybe two, but he did this frame where he bent these, a lot of bends in this one, around here for the handles, and then he's got a bottom part here underneath the generator that holds it. And what he did was he took a few horizontal pieces and used T-connectors to support it here, and then rubber mounted it by drilling through the conduit. And the generator is nice and secure, got a good way to grab it. And you can see he used the off-the-shelf hardware store conduit coupler here to kind of extend the conduit, and that looks like it works great. So Roger, great seeing your build. Thanks so much, and it was nice talking with you too. Next one we've got is by Bill. Bill made this fantastic hydroponic microgreen system where he's growing microgreens hydroponically, and he's got 16 channels. It is 72 inches by 10, and he can grow 49 10 by 20 trays. So it looks fantastic. He did a great job. You can see he made a simple structure with 90-degree connectors at the top and the bottom that connects both sides together. And then he's got T-connectors that makes this ladder with these horizontals going across that support the trays. And in addition, he did some bracing in the corners just to give it a little extra stability. Looks fantastic. There's the microgreens growing. And he even finished it off with red heat shrink for a little bit of corrosion resistance and look. So thanks so much, Bill. We love seeing it. Came out awesome. Next one we have is by Matthew. Matthew is a Kickstarter backer and posted a lot of builds to the community. We always love seeing what Matthew's going to come up with. This one is no exception. He's got an action cam holder. And this is really neat because you can see the action cam mounted up here on a tripod mount. And then he's got this curved piece of conduit that's continuous. He's got a grip on it. Looks like it's some electrical tape. And then 2 feet here with some rubber end caps. So what he can do, he can pick this up, move it around, set it down. Looks like a great holder for an action cam and really ingenious. I love seeing things where it's only a couple connectors, really good use. I think this is a perfect example. So thanks so much, Matthew. Love seeing this. Next one is by Rick. Rick made this center island for his kitchen, And he's got a relatively small space and needed something custom to fit that space to get the best use out of it. And I think he nailed it. He's got this overhead beam, kind of a narrow space, and wanted to, put a few things in here. He's got room for pots and pans overhead, and then 3 different shelves custom on here, and they look great. I guess they're wood veneer, oak veneer ply, and it was leftover pieces that he made it, and then a few 90-degree connectors and some T's up top, coupled with some black wrap. And it really looks slick, and it looks like it's going to be extremely useful and great for the kitchen. So thanks, Rick. We really appreciate seeing this one. To finish off this week, we've got a few different boat builds. This is Martin's boat of his dreams, and he's working on this. You can tell it's a work in progress. He's got a few things going on here. One, he's got a center console that you can see where he's got a few 90-degree bends to go from the vertical to the top. And here's a good picture of it right here where he's got the top piece. And I think he only used 4 connectors, T's on the top here to make this. And then he's doing a whole railing across. Here's a good picture of the back. He's got a few different bends and mostly using T connectors, and then 180s on the side here, right here. And it's coming along, Martin. I hope you have the boat of your dreams. Thanks so much for showing it, and definitely keep us posted on your project. Love seeing it. Next one is a duck blind on a boat. And this was shared with us by email by the customer, and then Jake posted it to the community. you can see here the structure, really cool. You've got these two hoops and then two horizontal bars held in place by T-clamps. And then this neat thing, which is a fold over bar that he bent and then bolted to this piece of conduit. So you can see it in action here where it lifts this door up and down and creates the blind. And that looks like an awesome cover and a great job. And the frame's painted camo black, you can see in this picture. So love seeing this one. That boat number 2. And thanks so much for sharing. Last boat is by Ron. He made this sunshade for the front of his, and he made a top structure with a couple braces and then bungeed on some tarps here, whether he's got a passenger, they're sightseeing or doing some fishing. Looks fantastic. Here's a few detailed shots. He actually used our adapter shims to size the connectors to the railing. Because the railing was smaller diameter than 3/4 inch conduit, he used those adapters to beef up the size, have a good connection on it. Smart idea. There it is in person. And then you can see the front too, where he did some angled braces with 45s to give it some extra structure. Fantastic. Bungeed the tarp there, and he's got a great sunshade. So thanks, Ron. Appreciate you sharing. And thanks to everybody who shared their builds this week. I want to thank our subscribers. We hit 250 subscribers this week, so big milestone for us. I want to thank everybody who joined us. And if you want to see more great builds like this, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love having you. See you next week. Take care.